Hello, welcome to the reading room with Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's on the question, will their family accept you? How will their family see you? Okay, before we get started, and you like to support my channel, you can do so by pressing that like button, by subscribing, by leaving a comment, sharing my link, and also press that bell icon for video updates if you're interested. And yeah, so that'll be it. I just want to tell you I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and we'll get ready to start it. So timestamp down below. Just relax, take your time, grab yourself a tea, join me, and yeah, so I'll see you there. Okay, group one, let's see what's going on. Well, I have a few messages, so I'm going to start with this one though. They're not really stressing over you. I don't feel like it's a big issue or a big deal. It seems like it's more relaxed. Maybe you're overthinking it, so either they're overthinking it or you're overthinking it. And so this is an issue of overthinking and not overthinking. So let's dig more into it and find out more. Well, they see that you're really they see through that. Like they see that you're very sensitive and caring, but yet you don't act on it, or you don't show it, or you try to hide it. That's what I'm getting from that. They know you well for you, that if you've been around for a long time, they know you well. If you're new, they see through you. That's what I get. So the family are very in tune with their environment, their surroundings. I feel like the mother's in tune quite a bit. Yeah, you have your defensive walls. That's what they say. And you put the wall up, and you really want what you want, and you really work hard for it, but you forget to have that softness come out, and it's like you go in and say, kind of like dry, like, this is how it is, this is what I want, this is what I accept, and it's kind of protecting yourself. And you're hard on yourself just like you're hard on others. That's what I get. And it's quite yeah, so that kind of like works into you. And you're very good at your thinking. You're very smart. You're very they really see that you're very smart. They it's not like they feel it. They know it. They feel it though. And you're very someone who does, you walk the talk. You do what you say. You go ahead. You're ambitious. You're someone that's solid. Someone that's someone to look up to. So they have a lot of respect for you, for sure. I mean, they see you in a high light. They definitely admire you, respect you, think highly. They see that you're a thinker, you're a doer. You're definitely you don't deal on emotions very well though. So this is where the emotions are. You kind of, but they see that you're a softie. They do. They see it. They know that you are a person that's very sensitive and your feelings would get hurt easily. But you have, and you're not that very good with your feelings on being very soft with others or yourself. So it's not like they take it personal. They just see that that's part of your personality. I'm taking a drink. Okay, so yeah, you're watched. Do they accept you? Well, they're not saying no. They're not saying yes. They're watching. They're watching and see how it goes. Interesting, curiosity. The whole family's curious about you. They're not making an opinion though. They're just at that stage where, like, I guess they're seeing what you're going to do. They're very comfortable. They're very comfortable. They're not stressing whatsoever with you in their lives, or like if you're coming in, they're not worried. Ah, well, there you go. It seems like she would embrace you, the mother. The mother seems to be the head of the family over there. She seems to be the one that's in control. And if it's not a mother, if there's no, it's not like a mother, then the father has a lot of feminine side to him, because it is definitely the one, the caregiver. Yeah, so they constantly rethink and think, and they do embrace you, and they will embrace you. And yeah, they can see this working out. They're constantly assessing you, evaluating you, or rethinking their opinion of you. So you're quite a curiosity in their family, and sometimes one would like you more than another, but or think more of you in some way, but it's always I don't know, like it's almost like they have a discussion about you, or they talk a lot about you, or they decide together, like, what do you think? What happened? But definitely, the overall, though, I feel they embrace you. They're willing to take you in and as one, to be a complete, of this family, like your family, their family, or you are their family, like you complete. Definitely a success. So, yeah, they really like you. But they watch you. They're curious about you. But not in a mean way. Not in a gossipy way at all, actually. It's pretty respectful. They're just curious. Yep. Well, one thing they want to say to you is that, yeah. So one thing they want to say to you right here, like, this is what you should know, is that there is no other option when it comes to accepting you or not accepting you, or liking you or not liking you. There's nothing about this situation that's gone wrong, or that is bad, or that needs some kind of work. There is no issue. I don't know if there's 5 members to this family, or altogether you're 5, but anyway, 5 seems to be important. I pick up 5. It's like 5. You have to deal with 5 people to decide whether you're in the family or not, or the door has a number 5, and that's the right door. I don't know. I really picking up something. It must be specific to someone. But yeah, they really, this is something that you need to know, is that they're definitely having, they're having, how do you say it? They want you, and they know they want you in the family. There you go. They have no doubt you'll be a perfect fit. They're just not willing to say that to you right away, because they're letting you come in, and they're letting you make your own mind, your own ideas. They don't want to push you away, or scare you away. Yeah, you seem to intrigue them. That's really nice. This is the balance between the relationship. Okay, so yeah, it's all good. Sometimes I don't take a card because I just don't feel like it's part of the well, it is part of the reading, but it's just not like fitting in the places. It's like a little thought, I guess, that comes in, just a little something. Yeah, it seems like everything is going the right way. Everything is good, but there seems to be some stress. So, overthinking and stress. It's like you're calm, or it's a calm situation, or things are calm and really good and going the right way, but also there's always some kind of stress. I'm going to find out what the stress is about seems to be built in. I don't know if it's because she wants everything to be fine, or they're stressing because you're not with them yet, or they want you to come in the family and it feels like it's not going to happen. They have some kind of stress. Yeah, fighting for, yeah, this is like fighting for a broken heart or something, or, you know, don't want to break your heart or something. I feel like it's not serious. It's just the mother or whoever's in charge is, yeah, stressing. It's all about, yeah, just stressing. That's it. That's all they're going to tell me. It's all about their worries. So they worry that you're not going to be part of their family because they find you perfect and they would love to have you there, but it's not their choice. You know, it's so, yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, wait, there's a card here. Princess. Oh, the sword. They really see you in a good light. See, you're a princess. You're the princess of the sword. So you think, you're a thinker. And like I said, they really see that. They know you don't feel, but they see you as softer than what you are. Like you show that you're quite capable and quite strong, and you know, you're opinionated and all that. But here they see you as soft. They see you as a really someone who's caring and loving and thinks, and you know, is very smart but in a very kind and soft way. So group 2, let's see what's going on. So we have a few messages, which, well, they're part of the reading. Actually, they're not so much messages as part of the reading. Oops, really pretty blue. Yeah, so the question is, will their family accept you? You know, how do they see you, and will they accept you? Well, they're not sure. You're kind of like, you could be a choice, but again, they're not sure. They're not sure about you. It seems like there's some issue, you know, like, are you the right one? Are you not? Like, are you going to fit in the family? Are you really who you say you are? Something like that. But it doesn't seem to be major. It just, they could fear it, but it's not major. It's about leaving. Are you going to stay, or are you leaving, or what's the future hold? What direction is it going? Where is it going? So there's how they see you is that you're not stable, you're not someone who settles down. You're not someone who's maybe attainable at this time and at this point. They see that you have so much more that you want to do, and you might blow away. You might just leave, you know, and just when you think you're fitting and just think you're settled in, off you go. So either you leave a lot, or you yourself have a job that you relocate a lot and they stress over that, or you're a person that lives far away, and when you come to visit and then you leave again for a long time, so they really wonder, like, are you someone who's going to be around and you're going to stay? Are you someone that commits? They question that. So what do they feel about how do they see you? How do they feel? So well, you're definitely someone that they wish for. That's for sure. They love the way you think. Let me pick up another card. Okay. Yeah, they really they love who you are. They love how you put things together, how you wish, how you see things, how your wants, your ambitions. You're always not thinking, but doing. You have wants, and you put it together in a way that's really wonderful and beautiful. And whatever you're doing, you create it in a way that feels right. So whenever they look at you, they really get a good feeling. Like you know how to handle them. You know how to handle the family, the situations, the one you're with, their loved one that you're with, you know. So it's really, they see that in a good light. They really they feel they have a good feeling for you. And when it comes to wanting or doing, they believe in you. They believe in what you want and what you feel and what you create and what you're doing. They believe in you. They know that you're going to do what you want anyway, and you're a person that's not going to be held back. And that's why they worry that you're going to stay. It really depends whether you want to be there or not, you know. And that's what they worry about. So they see you as a person that doesn't settle. The winter. The dedicate feelings of the night. Yeah, so you're kind of icy. You're full of ice. You're an icy person with a way of being, like I really picked that up. So you're full of life for sure. You have this way about you though. They don't. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second because I really picking up a message that what I get is that you're a person that doesn't really show what you're like. You're not a person that is all that warm, and yet you're very kind and considerate, and but they're watching you. They're like, what's this? What does she mean, or what does he mean? Like, you know, it depends. You know, they're really like wondering. And I can like they can be just as cold as you in a way. It's like I can do this with you if you want, and you ignore them. You're just like, I'm not going to let them influence me. But you're a very strong person, right? And you're very kind. But there's something about you that is not reachable, and that's where I'm getting at. And again, yeah, if they can make it happen, you can make it happen. That's what they see. That it's a give and take, and this can be a very good, feeling, a good addition. So they really enjoy you. They don't mind having you in the family at all, and they can see it happening for sure. It'd be a good addition to the family. They'd welcome you in for sure. There's something about you that's intriguing to them, and yeah, they have no negative feeling about you coming into the family. It's more about the curiosity and wondering, are you capable of committing? And that's the issue. And for some, I feel like they're afraid that you'll go, that you're not going to be part of the family. They fear that a little bit. Something you should know. And it's funny because I'm really like, it's like quiet. It's like no one's loud. It's like, I really pick like this family's, everybody's in tune with their own feelings, and they don't really put it out there. They're not really all that loud, and it's like a lot of politeness, but yet, you know, not a lot of substance of who you really are, because it's still in that fresh politeness situation. I get that. It could be specific. It could be somebody's family for sure. And if it's not that, that's just the way you are. You're just a person that's not all that warm, and it takes time. It'll take a long time before that really smooths over, like combines into really everybody really knowing who they are. What you should know is that there's a it's not that it gets stressful but it doesn't always go the right way. It's not like, this is not a smooth family by any means, and things aren't smooth. So when you come around, it's not like, oh, you're here, so we'll make everything perfect. None of that. It's not really that type of family. But there's no stress. It's not like, oh, you're here. I mean, there is stress in wondering if you're going to stay. But yeah, it's very, actually, they're excited to see you. They're like, oh, you're here. But there's no stress of, oh, you're here, that type. It's more like, yes, you're here. And, but things don't run smooth. So it's like you don't really get that feeling, or you don't really know if that's what they're thinking, or like, it's not warm. There's the word. This family is not all fuzzy and lovey and going to give you a bunch of affection, and you're going to know exactly where you stand. No, they're not like that, but they're actually feeling like that. They really, I want to say for some, because I have that word, but they really love you. Like, they really love to have you in their family. And so for those who've been there for a long time, they accept you totally. And for those who are not, they're just curious whether you're going to be part of them or not. Yeah, they can. This is definitely, they could see this happening. This being a really good for the family. Their wish. See, I knew it. Before I even seen these cards. I knew that they had that feeling, but they weren't showing it. Yeah. So they really want you part of their family, and they're hoping, and they want it to happen. They want it to make it happen. They want you to make it happen. Okay, group 3, let's see what's going on. Pretty interesting reading so far. Ooh, they're going to battle it out. A lot of arguments, conflict, not sure what's going on here, but let's choose the right deck, I guess. It's way in the bottom, so I'll grab it. Should add it out for you. So, yeah, so the first impression, or like if you just met them, is that there's going to be some issues. If you've been there for a while, they feel like there's some issues. So there is some issues with you. Things aren't like all great or all perfect or whatever, but there seems to be something that you need to do. So, yeah, they see you as it's like you don't really show who you are. You don't really let them in. Like, you're like all protected. Like all protected. Like you it's like you hold them away. Like they're not to come close or not to come around you. That's it. And it's really like, yeah, I'm here. What do you want? That's what the air you put out there to them. It's like you're not approachable, yet you're beautiful. You're a beautiful person. They see it. They see that if they could only get through, that you would be a beautiful addition, or they really would enjoy you. Yeah, see the victorious, the world is there. They would love to get to know you. I mean the real you. Put down the guard. They feel like you need some rest, and you need to make a decision. You're struggling with something that's either hurtful or not quite right, or they always have to fight with you, or you're not on the same way of thinking. But I also feel like it's your choice. Like you have to make a choice, and you're worried to make it. So they see that you're preoccupied, and that you're not, you need some rest, and you're like high strung. I won't say stress, because I don't feel like it's stress. I feel it's more like I have a decision to make, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to face it. And so you have choices in life. You don't like to take them. They feel that you are not someone that you're like afraid of the world, or afraid of doing something in the world. Like you're afraid to go out for your goals. You're afraid to go for your studies. You're afraid to take any kind of decision that on your own. Like it's almost like that just puts you down to sleep, and yet you are on your own, and yet you're very protected and It's like you don't want anyone to approach you and come in, but they see that, and they just would like that to get to know you better, and they want to either fight for you or know, like, or they fight with you all the time. Yeah, a desire to belong. So either you need to belong to somewhere, someone. I hope I'm not offending you, because this is what they're feeling, they're thinking. It doesn't mean it's true, but that's their opinion, right? They feel like you have attitude. There you go. the the card had to spell it out for me. You have attitude. Crack me up. They, yeah, they would embrace you. They would love you. You're like, they see the sunshine. You're like a breath of fresh air. You're like the light coming into their family. So they would fight for you. I had a feeling that was fighting for you, but I wasn't sure how or which way it was, and maybe for some it isn't, but I feel like this belongs. Yeah, you have choices. That's the thing. You are a good choice. You are a good choice for them, but you also have choices. Will they accept you? Yeah, they would accept you. They would take you right in, for sure. There's no hesitation. It'd be a good addition. You would be a wonderful choice. It's your choice too, by the way. They see that it's your choice, and they would love to have you if you take that. You'll be a breath of fresh air, the sunshine coming in. That's what I get. They definitely would accept you, and they would make you feel like you belong to the family. They would embrace you. Interesting, huh? This has been positive so far. I'm glad it's so good. That's another, thinking, decisions making. Okay, so what should you know or not know? What is it that you need to know? Oh, about the timing. I'll put that here. Well, yeah, it's definitely the timing. It's time. Like, are you looking, is it looking elsewhere, looking around, looking for something, searching? That's something that I don't think you have to do anymore. It seems like this family is handed to you, and it would make it a really good addition. So I don't want to influence you, but if you if you like this family, then embrace them, because it's really something that you've been wanting, and it's really good. They would really embrace you for those, and if they're the family that you think that you would enjoy, then they would totally take you in. What else is there? Yeah, it's something about a good idea, good thinking. It's the right way to go. A new start, obtaining what you want. Yeah, there you go. It's definitely something that could be watched for. I mean, you could definitely open up to them and get to know them, and watch out what's going on and how it's going to go. And then it's a give and take. Definitely, they'll give you a lot too. They'll really give you a lot to you. You'll give to them too. But it's definitely something that'll benefit you. For sure. This family would be really good for you too. And they would feel that you're good for them. So, they're willing to fight for you. Or you're arguing a lot and it's not coming out the way that they want it to come out. Because argument seems to be, or fighting or working it out seems to be like the top issue in this family. But group 4, let's see. Wow. I have quite a bit of stuff at the moment. Yeah, well, there seems to be something about not going the right way, or time to go, or time to move on, or time to let go of something, let go of things. So the main issue here has to do with letting go of something, somewhere, somehow, right? So yeah, wow. They in they want they want you, like, to be close. They want to be close to you. They want to protect you. They want to build memories with you. They want to share wisdom. They want to build memories for sure, and but happy memories and good times. So there's something about you needing to let go, or them to let go. There's something. Let's find out more. I don't know what they're talking about. Okay. So what do they feel about you? What do they see you like? What is it how are they seeing you? How are they seeing you? They want to, oh, there they go. Oh, there's one anyway. Oh, there's two too. That's this one. Okay. Yeah, so that one is reversed. I just like to check my deck, make sure that, yeah, my deck's also, it is reversed. Okay, so that's how things aren't going quite, shoot, I can't even say it, quite well. They're not going in the right direction or smooth as they want. Lots of support for you. Like, you're always on the go. You're always doing. You're always, they definitely on the go, or you're leaving. And they support you. They support that. So I feel like they would love to have you in their family, but they don't see you staying. They see that you're not part of their family, or you're not going to be part of their family, or you're leaving. You're not going to be around, or you have other things to do. You support the idea of something, like, I don't know, they support you. I'll pick more cards. Yeah, I feel really like, woo, down, like, almost like, ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I want to have another card with that, and it has to do with you support how things go, like you support what you need to do, and how it should be, and so they see that they support you too. Like, if you need to go, then they support that too. If you can't stay, if you have to let go of something, yeah. But they really want to build memories, but they don't see it happening. They don't see that you're going to be around, but they would love to protect you or hold on to you. But there's something about not being around. Spring, the fresh yearning of the morning. Yeah, so let's find out what this is all about in spring. Maybe spring is better. Maybe you're, a new start. Would they accept you? That's what we're asking. Yeah, they would accept you. In the spring, maybe? Yeah, if the opportunity. Well, they would accept you for sure. Like, they have no problem with you. They would make it work for sure, and they would love the opportunity. They would love the opportunity to take this on. Like, so it's almost like they're hoping, like they're hoping that you would be around, that it would be someone, it would be refreshing to have you, and the opportunity would come. So they're like, yeah, maybe later, or maybe we'll find out later, or maybe you'll be around and it'll be more like stable later, or a new start will come in, or a fresh start, or something good will come in after. The hope is there. That's what it is. So they would love to accept you, and they hope to accept you. I mean, they hope that you're in the family to be accepted. They see that there's opportunities there for you to be part of them, and they would love it. Or you have opportunities, and you might be gone for a while, so they support that too. But it seems like there's either a loss of some kind, or letting go, or going away. Not so much going away as it's just not going to work out. And so I'm not sure, and they're not sure. That's what I'm picking up. They're not sure. But it has to do with what you want. So you don't know about family. You either you don't have a family, or you just don't know about their family. You're not sure about them. You're just not sure. What you don't know is this family. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this family. There's no nothing serious, nothing happening that's bad. This family went through a lot. Maybe I feel like they've had a family come and go, or they lost somebody, they lost somebody in their family, and so they're dealing with loss of family, or somebody moved away too far. They're short, so they have some kind of spot that's kind of aching for family. But what you don't know is that they would totally love to have you. So I'm starting to understand something now. This family suffered a loss of some kind, and they like to hold on to you, and they do anything for you if they could, if the opportunity arises. Now I'm getting it, because their loss is there. There's definitely a loss, or they had to let go of something. Somebody else was a part of the family, and I'm picking up more scenarios, but it's like there was an ex, somebody was close to them, and now they're no longer close to them. They had to let them go, or they had an actual loss, or they're used to people coming in and out, and there's never been someone stable. So they deal with a lot of that. So they don't get like they would love for this to be different, and they would love for you to be there, and that's what I'm getting. Yeah, things are just done deal. You would make a really beautiful addition to this family. Like, I mean, you have like the trees with like almost like you walk through, like you're celebrated, It's like you're walking, and they're giving you the beautiful door, of nature. Like you just walk in, and the sunshine. They hold on to you. You're definitely a good addition. They would love to have you for sure. Well, oh, nice cat. So, part of the family already. That's what I get. Don't have to wonder whether you're going to be, or you're part of the family already. You're in. Like, if you are not, I'd be surprised, because for them, you're already part of the family. It's almost like you already have kids of your own. If you don't have kids of your own, you're going to. They have a big family. Yeah, but you're in. Okay. So everything was good for you for a while. I mean, you did. So either you left already once before, and this is your second time around, or this is your second relationship, your second marriage. You have baggages. You definitely walk with baggages, and but you're letting them go. They're in your past, and you've also they've been kind of a rough patch, and you kind of like worked it through. it's still kind of a part of you, but it's getting less and less. And that's what they see. They see that you've been through a lot and you're coming out of it in a positive way. It's like you're having a second chance. You're doing so well. You need to let go of, or you're working on letting go of stuff. You're working through things, and you're definitely part of them. You're part of them completely. There's no doubt. So, like I say, for some, you're either an ex yourself and you're coming back, or you've split up for a while and you're coming back, or you've had a rough relationship before and you're finding your way back to feeling better and being good, and they're taking you in and saying and they have accepted you completely and they're so happy that you're with them. But the second chance feels there, so they see that, so that's how they feel that you've had this with them. They are your second chance in some way. So I don't know how that fits with you. You'll have to take how it fits. You rule. They rule, you rule. This is a Siamese cat. You know what that Siamese cat is all about? It's all about me and how I feel, and don't mess with me, but very passionate and playful. But like has this moody moments, that's for sure. So they take, what I'm getting from that is they accept all of you. Your good and your bad, your moody side, your pleasant, playful side, your passions. They take it all. They embrace you completely, and that's what I'm getting from that. Your stress, whatever it is, yeah. They're making it happen, or they want to make it happen. Or you're making it happen. You maybe get your own way with them sometimes, or you manipulate them in some way. They don't care. They let it happen. They love you. They love the whole thing. Oh, stubbornness. Yeah. They wish that the stubbornness would go, or that you're stubborn, and that has to go. Something about opinion. Some opinion has to go. Or but the rest of you is like, this is all good, but they just want that other part to go, or something. There's a stubborn issue. They need to be worked out. Decision has to be made. A certain way has to go. Or they're just holding on to you tight, and you're trying to pull away, and they're saying, no, we'll keep you. So it's something like that. Yeah. You're like an open book, even if you don't think so. You don't always know. Don't always know everything either. Wow. Okay. So you got the two cards holding on. So yeah, they say that here, like, you don't always like you're more open than you think. They see through you more than you think. You don't know everything for sure. Like there's moments that they see that you're maybe in a state of mind where you're not quite seeing, and you're not you don't know how to hang on. So there's an issue with you from before, obviously. Here, it's okay to hold back. It's okay to hold on to what you want and not share everything. And they're fine with that. They're fine that you don't open up all the time. Sometimes you're a little lost, and you have to put yourself in a certain position. And like I say, this is their opinion, so that's how they see you. Whether it's how you see yourself or not, don't know, right? This is about them, so they see you this way. Opportunities. That's always opportunities to me, because you're always searching and looking and figuring it out, and wondering, and is there more? Is there something else I need to see, or is there more? That's the unknown, which is appropriate for that, actually, opportunities. Yeah, so from what I'm understanding is that, yeah, I thought there was another card behind there. So what I'm understanding is that you've come a long ways, and you've been searching, and and you've been searching to have some roots, to settle down, to call your own, someplace that you can be accepted and nourish your surroundings and your opportunities. You've been waiting for a long time, but it's here. So this family would be good for you if that's what you want. If they're the ones you want, then you can embrace them, and it would be really, really good. They see you in good light. They just want to be helpful, and they take your good and bad in whatever way, whatever you're fighting, whatever your battles are. They take it all. They take you the way you are.